Well, there's a lot more than toilet paper that's flying off the shelves these days. We talked to the director of San Francisco's Muttville about the spike in pet adoptions during the shelter in place.
I have to tell you that our community here in the greater Bay Area have really stepped up, and our adoptions are through the roof pretty much. It's a great time to adopt. I mean, people are at home, and I think people that have been thinking about getting a dog think this might be the best time that they've had because they're working from home and they have a chance to get the dog used to their home. We are sending people home, of course, with a lot of information about how to get their dog ready for the time when they go back to work as well. But our adoptions have gone incredibly smooth with our new protocols, which is a little bit more comprehensive and, no contact and making sure everybody's safe while they're being introduced to their new dog. This is Pierre, and of course he flew off the shelf the minute he was posted. I had a lot of people interested. We're a senior dog rescue, and he is actually 11 years old, and he was adopted within 24 hours after he was put on our website, and so he's going home. I'm his foster mama. We've worked through a lot of the issues around contact, and we do a lot more virtually online, like you and I. We might have normally gone to the studio, and instead you're meeting Pierre for the first time virtually on computer, on a phone, FaceTime. We use everything we can, and we do like the interview. We do you get to interview the dog. You get to talk to the foster family. Sometimes we move the phone around so you can see how the dog, goes for a walk. We get to see their house. We get to talk about expectations and about everything. And then what happens is most of the time, they're like, I want to adopt right now. And a few people say, we'll get back to you. And then they meet maybe 2 or 3 dogs this way, and they do end up finding the perfect one for them. It's really, it's been really interesting because before it was always a very hands-on experience. Now we get to see people literally meeting their dog on the same day that they're signing on the dotted line, more or less. And there's really true excitement in the air when they're meeting their dog for the first time. So it's been very, very fun to watch those first few minutes of meeting. Well, I think a lot of people are feeling lonely, hopeless. They're stuck in their homes, and what is better in the world than to have somebody that you can love on, that can love on you, and that can get you out for a walk and make you feel hopeful for the future. We've gotten incredible feedback from all the adopters that just said how much this has brightened up their outlook on life right now, because it is a tough time. It's been such a win-win for our adopters to have that opportunity to be there with their new dog, to get to know each other. They've got the time. They're at home. They might be working, but even if I've learned to type with one hand now by holding a dog on the other. Yes, it's a really great time to adopt. We're taking in dogs from the municipal shelters throughout the Bay Area and Northern California now, because as much as we like to think that everybody should adopt a dog right now, there's also people struggling to hold, financially or maybe physically or health-wise, that can't keep their dogs. So we're here. Muttville has really stepped up and is saving all those dogs that would end up or do end up at the shelter.